Welcome to Vegas Live with Ninon. Thank you for tuning in and enjoy the show. Okay, are we on? No, wait a minute, are we on Vegas Live with Ninon? Oh, we are.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Welcome to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host, and of course I have Luke Perry with me. Now, Luke Perry has been here for my whole session this particular time, and we've been doing an awful lot on what have we been up to, Luke?
Today, I don't know. Let's just say we're in the development stage of trying something new.
You're trying something new.
Yeah, for you.
You know, they're all asking me and say, Ninon, this is your show, and da. And I said, we're not doing it the right way, and it's going. I said, I don't mind. I love new things.
Yeah.
I love trying new things. Is that not the game?
That's how you move forward.
It is how you move forward.
Yeah.
And whether everybody
always trying
sees
something new.
Yeah, you were trying something new.
Yeah.
Did it work?
It's working now.
Now it's working after 3 shows. It's working.
No, we got some good
You've
stuff.
got some good stuff going on.
Yes,
and
we did.
everything
Yeah.
else. Now, Luke Perry is extremely well known in Las Vegas. Now, you've got a show coming up in October where you've got an award show coming up. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, I started this like 5 years ago.
Okay.
And a lot of the entertainers are great performers.
Correct.
But when it comes to marketing themselves
They're
getting
hopeless.
out there,
They're hopeless.
they don't have what they need. And I'm using the show and doing what I've been doing, and this is my 50th year, by the way, in show business.
50th?
50. 50. I'm not a kid. Some people do think I am. But because of that, I try to pull out people and lift them up.
And help them.
And so I have, I pulled off my show for last year because of COVID. I think I mentioned that to you. And let everybody get organized what they're going to do because they had no work. But coming back, I said, I've got to at least get my awards up and running again because everybody's asking me.
Yeah, of course.
And so I said, okay, so this will be the 4th. It should be the 5th one. It's basically a show to show off our people.
Yeah.
People, here's the thing I want everybody to know. I am the one that picks the honorees. And the reason why is because of my experience in the business.
Okay.
I go around. That's why people know me. I'm everywhere when I can get out, and I'm up to it. And I've met you from being out and about.
Yes,
and,
many times.
And so it's necessary for me to do that because it's called A&R. We call that in the performing recording business.
Okay.
And I make for sure. I'll give you one example. Everybody was telling me about this performer, and I know you know him, Little Billy.
Oh yeah,
Billy Fisher. And I said, gee, me Christmas, put him up there with Bill Medley and Bucky, and they'll let him sit in. So he had a chance to sit in with Bucky, and they love him because his range, his song list, his playlist.
Amazing.
Yeah, amazing. He's back in Cleveland right now with his family doing shows back there. But now he's becoming well known, and he we got together and pushed him.
But you helped him get to where he wants to get.
To get the places where they want to go.
Yes.
On September 1st, one of the owners of one of the great lounges in town, the Saddle and Spurs over in Las Vegas here, the owner is going to put on the Great Jam and help sponsor my award show. And we're going to have everybody who wants to come. We can only fit up 170, but that's coming on September 1st.
Okay.
And the actual award show is on the 8th. But this is a show to show off the people that I can find that really
can perform and they really need the
and then I'm lucky enough to get some of the regulars who are well known to join in that effort. One of the gentlemen who's well known now in town with his big orchestra, David Perico.
Oh, David Perico, he's
David got
amazing.
me going with this idea. And Lon Bronson, two guys. And now I have the great Joey Malati. He works for
Barrett. He works for
and
Manilow.
And we got John Wiedemeyer. I don't know if you've seen John. I'm sure you have because
Yes,
one of the great guitars coming along. I call him Pepe, the drummer. He's well known.
And of course, any of these people that you have are very welcome to come on my show. So
of course,
you just get in touch with.
You haven't seen The Last of Us.
This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning.
I just started kicking off this week called the Mass Society Tour. I didn't go out last night because I had a problem with a tooth, but no, I'm going to be everywhere talking about which you didn't bring up the subject yet, but I wanted to talk about what's affecting everybody when we
Oh,
talk
we're talking about COVID-19.
just a taste of the COVID.
COVID-19 and the mask. Yes, you want me to ask you about that. Tell
Only
me.
because I've been to a couple places,
Yes.
and the owners have had to ask their MCs to get out and tell those, because now they can dance, to put the mask on when they're dancing, because all they need to do is have one of the enforcement officers come in there.
No, close the place down.
They'll close it down. So if you want these places to stay open, and I'm not a big promoter of the mask, but I'll wear it because I'm required to, put that mask on if you get out dancing.
If you're required.
Yeah, and when you're dining, drinking, smokers, they're not hit with that. But
No.
for general conversation, standing in groups, hanging out, dancing, you got to have that mask on.
So if you abide by the rules, the places will stay open. If you don't abide by the rules, and I know we don't like rules, and we certainly don't like the masks, but sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do.
At this time, we have to,
Yes. Otherwise, they'll all close down, and then you have nothing.
All I can say to our local great politicians, you turn us off again, and we're going to turn you off. I know that.
Yeah. I think,
That's a political statement on your show,
good.
but
Okay, but no, I don't mind. That's
and
from
it's
you, not
not
me.
it's like knock them down, beat them up, but we vote, and this time we're paying attention. So
Yes.
if you're paying attention to my speech today, and that's what I'm known for.
But you're being right, though. You're asking them to wear their masks for certain times, especially when they
and we're going to do it, and we're
Yes.
going to do it. But don't come after our welfare and our health and safety. And people lost their homes last time here, and they're on the streets still. And
There's a lot of stuff that's gone on that has not reached the
bad.
news media.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff.
So that's all I'm saying. I'll do what you say, but just listen to us for once.
For once.
Us, the
Okay.
people who pay you to stay there and represent us.
Yes.
So that's all I'll say on this subject. I just want
He wanted to say that.
I do, because this next time I'm going to be very out there on this if they do it again.
Okay. If they close things down, you mean?
I'm an at-risk person myself.
Of course, you're an older person.
Yeah, and I go out, and I'm a big believer in the guy up above protects me. So keeping that theory, I don't go by what the politician says. I go by my feelings.
Of what you say, but then
right.
if you are in a dance place and you're asked to put the mask on, put it on, and then you'll be able to dance the next night.
Yeah. So, anyways, the reason for the annual show is to promote and market new entertainers and entertainers that want to reinvent their music a little bit.
Did we lose a lot of entertainers? Did a lot of them go back home, or did we lose a lot through this COVID-19 with the epidemic, and are they coming back?
I think because when I put the show together, I had to go out and find people.
Yeah, you had to find
And,
people.
yes,
So a lot of people had
yes, they did leave, and we're lucky. A few of the ships were still floating. And Florida, it's a great state. I've been through there and stopped there, but I've never lived in there or whatever. But the attitude down there is everything is go, green light.
Yes.
The whole southern area. But that's again we get on that other issue. But the fact is, a lot of them moved there. And
Yes.
one of my great drummers moved down there. And
Well, it's become a very big entertainment city anyway. It's become a lot of entertainment down there, a lot of hotels, a lot of stuff going on there.
Why,
and they're close to New York.
why in the? And I better stop this because I'll get going.
They got them going.
Why would any governor want to shut down the revenue that makes a state run?
I don't know.
And not go with the medical community where I am a doctor. It tells me, Luke, do this, do that. We don't always agree. But
No.
I'm lucky, and I knock on your table here. It's a year and a half I'm into this. I'm still not faced with some of my other friends who are in the hospital right now. So, what I'm saying is look at it from a total picture.
The whole picture.
Not from a political party
No.
or not from any philosophies you have. You have to keep in mind, without us working, there's no money there to run this state.
And if you have no money coming in and you shut everything down, guess what? You're going to have even less money.
Yeah, and it creates a whole...
It's like dominoes. One knocks, they all knock, they all go down.
Yeah.
So you've got to be very, very careful.
So, that's what kind of people that hang out with me, that follow me, they know that I'm going to be there, and I've been there,
yes.
and I do this as one of the tools they can use to go forward.
Yes,
So,
absolutely. So what you see in the next 6 months, is the entertainment business really good in Vegas at the moment? It seems like it is.
I'm on pins and needles. I'm a small producer here.
Yes.
It's taking my music career and turning it into something that I can do at this age. And, they do anything more than they've already done.
Yes.
Restriction-wise.
They've done everything.
And we're in trouble here. We're really in trouble.
Are we still in trouble?
We are on. I'm not going to say we're in trouble now because some 50% are willing to go back with the mask and go to a show.
Yes.
But there's some that are so scared now from all the talk on TV.
A lot of people are scared.
They're
I'm not scared. I'm not one of those scared people.
Yeah,
so
I'm not either, but they are.
People are.
And it takes a harder effort to sell a ticket, to
Yes.
convince them to come out and take a chance.
Yeah.
Because mostly this is local people. I'm not going after tourists. This is our community.
Yeah, this is Vegas.
Yeah, right.
So you're going after the community, trying to get all the community back into the entertainment. That's all they survive on here is entertainment.
Correct.
It's entertainment here.
Correct. Yeah, and I'm so lucky that Ken Henderson, who developed this theater style. Have you been there yet?
No,
Entertainment
I
at the
haven't.
Notoriety. You
No,
have to go
haven't.
there. He took these old theaters and turned them into stage areas. And he's a talent agent, so he's into creating new people too. So his whole theory is to let people go there and perform and do shows and try things. And he has to put a little commercialization with people like me
Yes,
that go out and do a big show. But he's
course.
bringing in other people to use those stages. He's got 3 or 4, and it's a beautiful
Can
place.
they use those at free price, or does it cost them anything?
I'm
or
not
do they
sure
get
what he
paid?
does with
Do
all
they
of
get
it.
paid, or do they
Yeah.
have to pay them, or what? How you don't know how that works yet?
Everybody, I had one of my entertainers ask me. She wants to put a show there. I said, all I can tell you is they treat us very beautifully. I've never met a team of people that have been so helpful to me because they understand this business.
Okay.
And they understand. So it works really well. So anybody wants to go there, just call up.
I was going to say, just go. Do you have the number?
You call the Notary. I don't have with me, or he owns the Best Talent Agency, and ask somebody over there, and they'll help you out
And
with it.
what's the name of the talent agency?
The Best Agency.
Okay, the Best Agency.
Yeah, Ken Anderson. Yeah.
Ken Anderson.
Henderson. Yeah.
Oh, Ken Henderson.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get it right.
But I mean, anybody goes there now. They have a Motown show there. They have a comedy show there. They're putting in these shows now.
Awesome.
And
And this sounds like it's a safe place for the locals to go to.
and I would remind everybody, says, well, the parking, but if you come off the side by Denny's, it goes underground.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's owned by the city, the parking, so it's controlled. But the first hour is free, and in Ninon is where it's at, right on the corner of Fremont Experiencer. And there's just so many things they have in that place that people don't know about. So that's another reason I'm doing this, to expose it more, to let them know what's going on.
Seems like you are a big guy in this town of getting all these entertainers out there and together and getting everybody to know who they are to get other jobs.
A lot of have reaped the benefit of what I do, and I'm so pleased. And I try very hard to make them happy and work with them, because I used to be a drummer myself. I understand.
And you know the business more than anybody. How long have you been in this town?
About 30 years.
30 years. So he knows what's going on and what's happening.
Yeah, it's not like you had your other guest on a while back. I would say, this is not a town where you just come on in and take over.
No.
You have to get around.
You have to earn it.
Pay your dues a little bit.
You have to pay your dues and earn it. It's like I've been doing this show, Vegas Live with Ninon, on 6 years.
Yeah.
And people are now understanding what I'm doing.
People said, what'd you do when you came here? The first job I had was selling show tickets on the corner of the airport and down at Four Queens. But I already knew what to do, so it was just fun for me.
Yeah, you liked it.
And it kind of blossomed from there.
From there you learned everything and did everything.
Yeah.
But you work for it.
Oh, absolutely.
You have to work for it. You can't be sitting home waiting for everything to come to you. You've got to go to it.
Yeah, and every 10 years it seems like I have a whole story of my life to tell.
There you go. Amazing, absolutely wonderful. So, Luke Perry is the one to know. How can anybody get hold of you, Luke?
They can just get on my websites at pnlasvegas.com.
Okay.
Or they can call me directly.
What's your number?
702-595-5853.
It goes similar number to mine.
I don't know. They give them, I use them,
There you
But what I do, as long as I have your attention for the day.
You've got my attention for the day. That's my attention all day.
But you really got to know a little bit about me, and I wanted to tell you this because maybe your audience will then know me a little better.
Okay, go ahead.
Because you have some of the same followers.
Yeah.
Coming to Las Vegas 30 years is not me. It is me in the sense that I had to live here and start a new career.
Of course.
In another area, because I did a lot with the casino people. But the bottom line is, in California, I was the one who helped create the California Film Commission.
Oh,
That was
really?
my last hurrah leaving that state. And so moving it over here, I try to convince here. So people like you are starting these shows up, and those who are interested in the film and television, what I'm trying to tell the state of Nevada, this is a clean industry.
Yes.
And Hollywood's ready to move here.
Yes, they
They
are.
don't really want to
Yes,
go
they
up
are.
to Canada and all these other places.
No.
All we have to do is send the emissaries over there to get them.
And we got all the hotels. You got all the hotels. You got every scene you want here.
Yeah, there's a little competition there because if we did bring one of the major studios to really build one,
Yes.
we're all running around using different things and trying to do something to expose our stuff. But I'm talking about where they make a major film.
Yes.
And would employ and build economic income to this
like
state.
Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers, or MGM.
I know at least two of them that would love to move here, but nobody wants to listen to that. They'd rather put a car company. We're not Detroit, I'm not picking on them, but I could tell them where they're missing out the boat because this industry.
Okay, what industry? Which one wants to come here? Can you
the
say?
Film, motion picture, television.
Yeah, that all wants to come here.
The whole
Which
gang.
Any,
and you get one of them here, you're going to get. They build all kinds of things.
Yes, they
lighting
do.
equipment,
Yes, they do.
sound equipment.
so
so
that
many.
opens up another arena.
And I know a couple of them that wanted to come here, and they said the state just wasn't going to do anything. So I'm saying now is the time to do something about that.
Yes.
As we get out of this mess, to overcome, because we don't always have to be on stage to contribute to the economy of the state of Nevada.
No.
So
we can start making films here.
right.
Start making series here. Start doing different things here.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the Raiders have now come here, so that's a pretty big thing. And it was unfortunate they built this big stadium and the Raiders, and then we had the COVID-19. Nothing happened, but now it's starting up. Things are starting up.
But for years, I was born in Michigan, but I was raised in Los Angeles.
Okay.
When the film industry was kind of the baby, Mary Tyler Moore show type.
Oh yeah, when that was.
Ed Asner was a good
Let's go
friend.
back a little bit.
Yeah, that's the stage where we could be right now.
Right now, yes.
And a lot could be done
And
here.
I think, as I've been here since 2012, and I have seen it progress. I've seen the television stuff. It's been a little slow. In the last couple of years, though, I've seen it a little faster. People are more anxious. You've got more actresses here. You've got more people in the film industry. More people want to make films. And I have seen that, but not enough.
It's all about marketing and selling the state and cooperating and wanting it.
Yes,
the politicians have to want it.
They have to want it. So we have to get to the politicians.
Yeah,
I'm not in
and
politics.
all in all, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. It's the other end of my career.
Yes.
Producing and helping people
and
grow.
you're loving every minute, aren't you?
It's my whole life.
It is your life.
That is my life.
Yeah, that is
Some
his
people don't
life.
understand entertainers, but I do. I can talk a mile with them.
You've been there, you've done that, and now you're putting it all together. And because he knows a whole box of tricks. You know exactly what's going on.
I've been taught and trained by some of the best.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Never went to any performance schools or anything.
No, you didn't have to.
But it's some people it comes to them.
Yes. And it came to you.
It did from the.
So are you happy in where you are right now?
I will be happy.
Happy.
That's when we can get these political people to understand what they're supposed to be doing.
To bring the industry here,
well, that's part of it. But I'm talking about restraining us from doing things that make us have a living.
Yes.
That put the food on the table and pay the rent. When they understand that health is another world, doctors are another world, and everybody has their right to make their decisions.
If you don't make the money, you can't pay the rent, and if you can't pay the rent, the owner of the tenant of the whole building, and it's like dominoes. It affects each one of them, and that's what happens, unfortunately. So you can't take the jobs away. You can't take the small businesses away. You've got to get them back again.
I'll be happy if I have a sellout.
You will have a sellout. You're going to have a sellout. Come
October 8th at the Notoriety in Indianapolis.
Yeah, you are.
And the show or the jam we're going to do over at the Saddle and Spurs S&S
That's in September.
on Jones on September 1st. It's for anybody that can come get in there. Can only put 170 or 80 people in there. So
you got to hurry up and book that.
But probably more than likely those musicians and performers in town will show up. Not because the owner, Bob, Mr. Kingston,
Yeah.
and his wife Melissa are so good at knowing everybody too.
Yes.
They're going to make it.
They're a fabulous couple, by the way.
Yeah, they're
I've
gonna
known them for years.
Then you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking
And so
about.
we're excited about doing it, and I have other lounges that are inviting me in, and like I said, I'm calling it.
He's opening up all the lounges and getting everybody going.
Yeah,
We all need to get going.
I'm going to be out there again and try to make this happen.
Okay.
And
How can they get hold of you again? Phone number?
They can get a hold of me at 702-595-5853.
That's it.
Oh, hey, I can give my email address if they want my email.
Email.
You can send me a note on my email at lplasvegas@hotmail.com, and I'll respond. I always respond to everybody.
He responds to everybody, and
everybody.
I know that because he responds to me all the time.
So I want to thank you for allowing me to be taped on your show.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
He's been taping all my shows.
Well, we're trying.
Yeah, he's putting us out there. He's doing things. Although we got the real thing going out there today, actually, because it's actually the green screen. We're all doing different things. We're all talking at once. We're all doing everything. It's been fascinating because I don't mind that, actually. A lot of people say, I don't want to be seen on green screen. Well, I don't particularly mind at all because it's part of life. It's part of what we all do. Now you all know out there how it works.
Yeah, it's not boring either.
No, it's not.
I always have fun.
Definitely not boring.
I can be.
Thank you for watching Vegas Live with Ninon, and also sort of taking care of Luke Perry, an amazing guy in this town. And of course, don't forget Quirky Minds Media, which is where we shoot out of, and James Kelly is the one. He's now my producer of Vegas Live with Ninon. Everything's happening, and a lot of changes, a lot of things are happening. So if you think there's a lot of different things happening, they are, and I like every minute of it because I love change. Whether it goes right or whether it goes wrong, I don't care. It doesn't make any difference because it's all still going to happen. I'm not going anywhere. James is not going anywhere, and Luke is not going anywhere. So we've got the whole team together. Thank you for watching Vegas Live with Ninon and what we've been through. And don't forget to go to YouTube and subscribe for our platform to make us grow and bigger and everything else. By the way, we just won 5 awards, 3 out of England and 2 in Vegas, for Ninon Speaks, another show I have, which is actually on the internet, and I do that through Zoom. But we just won all those awards. We've only been doing the show a year, so that's good kudos. Huh? Cool. We'll be right back next week. Take care.